Right, what's up people? So my car's in for an MOT, so I've stole a car off my mate Bill, and this is it, a Lotus Elise. So obviously it's a sports car, so in theory it's similar to mine, but I'm pretty sure it's like a world apart. So I'm going to take it for a spin, but the first challenge is, can I even get in it? Let's have a look. Look at the size of this sill. It's a bit ridiculous, and then it's pretty tiny once you're in it, and if you can't tell, I've got pretty long legs, so I'm going to try and get in and see if I look like a plant pot. Let's see what happens. So that wasn't that bad actually, but once you're in, I'll tell you what, let's shut the door a minute. Now let's compare it straight away. It's way smaller than mine, no centre console pretty much. The seats have next to no padding on them. Let's look at these, look, there's nothing there. These little side bolsters have nothing on them. And everything is obviously fiberglass, so it feels very, I don't know, what's the word, less luxury than my car. The steering wheel is tiny, I'm not sure if you can see that. The gear stick, look how close it is to my leg. This big sill, look how intrusive that is. But overall it's a pretty nice place to be. So we'll set the camera up and we'll go for a drive, I think. So we're out on the road. The first thing I notice about it is it's a lot noisier than my car. There's no sound deadening, no nothing. Gearbox, or at least the gear stick, is pretty clunky. It's very short throw on it, so that's taken a minute to get used to. And the steering wheel is tiny. There's no assist with anything on this. I'm pretty sure there's no power steering, there's no brake servo on it or anything, so the brake pedal just feels rock solid, and it's dead noisy and rattly. It's a bit weird, to be honest. I've never driven anything like this. There's minimal information clockwise, which I like. Overall it just feels like a big go-kart. It doesn't feel any lower than mine. There we go, we're gonna move away from some lights now. Well, listen how noisy that is. It has got a big exhaust on it. I don't know, first impression, I'm only driving on normal roads for now, but I like it so far. It's just taking a minute to get used to. So let's go over some of the information about the car while I'm sat in traffic and it's not really that interesting driving at the moment. So it's a Lotus Elise, it's a Series 2. It's called a 111S. So it comes with a 1.8 K series engine making about 160 brake horsepower, 5-speed manual gearbox, and that's about all you really need to know. God knows how fast it is. I think similar to mine, probably 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds, something like that. But that's not really the point of these cars. So far, it feels like a big go-kart. And once we get up to the roundabouts and stuff on the trading estate, we'll know a bit more, I think, more about it. See you soon. We've just come to this relatively quiet industrial estate, so we can have a little bit better look at the car. So this is it. So obviously you can see it's a 2-seater. It is a convertible, but I'm not taking the roof off today because it's freezing cold. These are the sort of wheels and tyres and brakes we're dealing with. So the 17-inch wheels. There's pretty much, I think the 2-pot calipers all round. They're a bit shit, to be honest. It's a nice blue colour, mid-engined obviously. I think it looks like a little Ferrari from the back. There's a big exhaust on it. I'm not sure what brand that is. It's a little bit McLaren-y from the side, I think, with those scoops. You can see 111S, so you can do a little Google and research the power and all that shit if you really want. Overall, I think it's a pretty nice looking car, especially for the price. I believe we paid about 13 grand for this. I don't know what else you'd get for 13 grand, to be honest. that looks sort of as good as this, especially to non-car people. It's quite quick, it's nice. That's about it. Well, so I'm parked up now after a bit more of an interesting drive. I'm not sure any of the video of that, but yeah, what do I think of it after giving it a bit more stick? Well, it's pretty quick. It's quick enough. It doesn't feel like it's got any power, but you get moving, so it's a bit of a weird sensation. It's rattling, noisy. It reminds me more of like a little boy racer car with a big exhaust on it, making loads of noise and stuff. But it does actually go. It flies around corners. Like I say, it's like a go-kart, but to be honest, the brakes aren't very confidence inspiring. You just think it's not stopping. It's really weird. Maybe that's because I'm coming from a car that feels like it does stop on a sixpence, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I've not got in any real trouble with it. It does understeer a little bit on some of the roundabouts, which I didn't experience in my car. I'm not sure if that's because of the tyres that's on it or because it's cold outside today. It could be the weather, to be honest. But I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be more like point and squirt. I thought it could carry through the corners a lot better. It is nice, don't get me wrong. It's still definitely a sports car, still better than any kind of saloon or hatchback or any of that rubbish. But I'm not sure what to make of it. I think if I was buying the car, I would walk away. I wouldn't now buy a Lotus Elise after driving it. I suppose that's the point of test driving cars, though. It's not really for me, but I can definitely see the appeal. It's quick, it's light, it's rattling, noisy. You feel like you're going a million miles an hour even at 40. So yeah, it's a good car. Anyone that's interested in one, I would definitely suggest test driving it rather than just buying one on a whim, because it is quite quirky. There's all sorts going on in here. It's so weird. You sat on a funny angle, and it's just not a normal car. You've got to want one to own one. It's not something you just buy and crack on with, I don't think. But I'm glad I've driven it. Like I say, would I buy one? Probably not. But do I like it? Yeah, I do. Especially as Bill's car that I can borrow here and there. And that's probably about it. I'm going to leave the video there. Thanks a lot. See you later.